From over 1,300 control arm failures to 3,600 suspension repairs, I've seen how small issues drivers ignore turn into big problems. But don't worry, today I'll share 10 simple tips your mechanic won't tell you. Some cost under $15, others take just minutes. And don't skip ahead. Missing the cold weather mistake could cost you big. Let's dive in. Secret number 10. Don't let the rubber seals crack. Suspension parts usually last 50,000 to 100,000 miles, but rubber bushings and seals wear out faster. You can slow this with AT205 Reseal, a mechanic's trick that keeps rubber soft. Spray it on boots, strut tops, CV axles, and control arm bushings once or twice a year. This simple step can save you $1,300 or more on repairs, especially for luxury cars. A few minutes now prevents costly problems later. And there's more you need to know to protect your suspension. Secret number 9, stop abusing your cars. Without a $3,000 emergency fund, driving like a maniac on rough roads can wreck your suspension fast. Coil springs fail after just 1,248 rough road cycles versus 19,060 on flat roads. Drive carefully, and they can last 26 years. Otherwise, replacing all four costs $1,400. Lower control arms last almost forever on flat roads, but fail in just 3,580 rough road cycles. $550 per arm if you need replacements. Rough roads alone can cost $3,600 every 3 years. And it gets even worse if you combine this with the next mistake. Secret number 8. Get the junk out of your trunk. Spare tires are disappearing. In the 90s, most cars had a full-size spare. Now only 40% in the US and 3% in the UK do. Manufacturers say it saves weight and fuel, but extra weight can wreck your suspension. Overloaded cars wear out bushings, shocks, and springs faster, costing thousands. It also hurts acceleration, handling, and tires. Carry only what's essential emergency kit and a few light extras to avoid the next big problem. Ignore this, and your car could pay the price sooner than you think. Secret number 7, never delay wheel alignment. 70% of car owners fear being scammed by their mechanic, and wheel alignment is one of the biggest worries. This fear leads 35% of drivers to delay alignment by over a month, enough to damage tires and suspension. Misaligned wheels wear tires unevenly and strain ball joints, wheel bearings, tie rods, and control arms. Over time, this affects struts, shocks, and suspension geometry, causing parts to fail. A simple $150 wheel alignment can prevent all this. Even a 2mm misalignment can create problems, and proper alignment also sets you up for the next suspension care tip. Secret number 6, protect your strut mounts. Strut mounts are an underrated part of your suspension. They reduce vibrations and hold struts for better handling and comfort. Cheap at $20, but if the rubber boot fails, struts follow replacement costs $800 to $1,300 per axle. Keep mounts supple with AT205 and watch out for potholes and aggressive driving. Don't over-tighten top nuts stick to recommended torque. Cold weather clunks are normal. Rubber hardens when cold, but softens as the car warms up. Secret number 5, tighten your suspension bolts regularly. Suspension bolts are the weakest link in your suspension. They loosen over time due to vibrations, and where off-roading or rough roads make them 38% worse. Driving with loose bolts can damage bushings, ball joints, cause alignment issues, uneven tire wear, and even crack the frame. That's how serious accidents happen. The fix is simple. Retorque your bolts whenever you rotate your tires, every 5,000 to 8,000 miles. It might cost $100, but it can save thousands and prevent accidents. Speaking of tires, here's something you probably didn't think about. Secret number 4, always keep your tires happy. Did you know your suspension is designed around your tires? Tires are the most important part. They act as primary shock absorbers between your car and the road. Underinflated tires increase impact force by up to 35%, transferring more shock to your suspension and passengers. Wrong tire size or poor installation can shorten shock absorber life by 30%. In general, Poorly maintained tires make your suspension wear out 20% faster without even counting misalignment. Always keep tires at the recommended PSI. Rotate them every 8,000 miles and maintain proper wheel alignment. Secret number 3. Always rinse off salt. The only thing worse for your suspension than rough roads is salt. Salt reacts with moisture and oxygen, causing rust even if you don't see it. It weakens metals. Road salt can get under your car, eating at suspension and brake lines, leading to thousands in repairs. The fix is simple. Rinse your undercarriage weekly, especially if you live in snowy areas or near the sea. You can do it at home with a pressure washer, jack, and water broom, or pay $20 at a drive-thru. A small weekly investment can save over $5,000 in repairs. And if you do need to replace parts, the next tip will help. Secret number 2. Use quality replacement parts. According to the Federal Reserve, 59% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency, including car repairs. This often leads people to buy cheap suspension parts. Aftermarket parts may cost $20 instead of $200 OEM, but they don't always fit and can cause more damage. Always use quality parts, replace on time and in pairs. If your ride height drops, your car makes strange noises, or handling feels off, go to a shop immediately. Delaying repairs worsens problems, reduces ride quality, and compromises safety, especially at high speeds. Bonus tip: don't panic over small cracks. Dealers often say your bushings are cracked, but surface cracks are normal. Unless they're split or making noise, there's no problem. Don't let a harmless $50 rubber crack turn into a $1,500 repair. Secret number 1. Inspect your power steering fluid often. Many people think power steering fluid is just for easy steering, but it actually protects your suspension. Tie rods, control arms, and steering knuckles depend on it. Fluid keeps parts lubricated, reduces friction, and stabilizes ball joints and tie rods. If steering is hard, it puts extra pressure on strut mounts and control arm bushings. Check power steering fluid monthly, make sure it's clean and above the minimum. Dirty fluid at 1,400 psi can destroy bearings, hoses, and more. Replace fluid every 3 years or 50,000 miles, more often if you drive on dirt roads. Bonus secret: modern cars don't use grease fittings anymore. Back in the day, you could grease every joint to keep things running smoothly. Today, most suspension parts ride rubber directly on metal, no grease, just friction. That's why rubber conditioners like AT205 are more important than ever. They protect against dry, squeaky suspension. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more car tips.